Hi, welcome to A Fangirl's World, and today we're talking about road tripping. Road tripping. Oh, God, I feel like it's gonna rain. I'm sorry, I just got distracted. Anyway, the best and worst things about road tripping. So I've road tripped a couple of times to a few different states. Each of them was with family members, except one when I went to New York. That was with it was with family members, but it was also a busload of other people. So that's like, you kind of road tripping with strangers, and you're like, okay, gotta keep all my stuff by my side and whatnot. Anyway, here are the best and worst things about road tripping. So the best things is music. Now, you're probably like, what's so great about that? Music. Music cures lives. Alright? I have it tattooed all over my body. No, I don't. I just have on me on tattoo. You have to have the perfect playlist for a road trip. I mean it, because like, you might end up stuck in a car just listening to the radio, and that sucks because commercials come on and you're just like, want to hear this song. You said you were going to play the song, but you didn't. Or you may have like a Spotify. I suggest getting Spotify Premium if you're going to go road tripping. I mean, you don't want to just lose the fun because one of you don't have premium, and then all of a sudden you're listening to a commercial about Taco Bell or something. I don't know. But for me, when I came to Vegas, we road tripped from Chicago to Vegas in a span of 3 days, and before the road trip even started, I like went and I was like, I need songs, I need new songs, so I can just have my headphones in and just watch everything as I go back. Second best thing about road tripping is that you're going into a new state, or maybe you're not, I don't know, wherever you're road tripping. For me, it was always going to a different state. We were passing other states. I've passed New Mexico, been into Nebraska. We road tripped to Nebraska. I've lived in like tons of places, Nebraska being one of them. Escape, Maloli. Can't wait. Anyway, but we road tripped to Omaha, Nebraska, or was it Bellevue? I don't know. We lived in Bellevue. Omaha, Nebraska is like the one place that's mostly familiar with people. But we road tripped there. I was like young, and I fell asleep the whole ride there. But being in a new state is like, I don't know, there's something about being in a new state that's pretty cool. You're just like, who lives here? What is that? Like, even here in Vegas, I'm kind of used to it now, but the buildings are so much different than in Chicago. These are like, you probably, if you can see the background, I don't know how to explain it, but like, the buildings are so much different. But like, going through different states, I was in Pennsylvania when I was going to New York, and it's so pretty. Like, we weren't really near civilization, we were more near like going through the mountains and like where all the trees and stuff in the mountains. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we were going through that, and it was just like, it's pretty and it's like, it's nice. I'm looking at my list right now, which leads me on to pictures. I don't have an Instagram. I have a Snapchat, but I don't have an Instagram. But still, people like Instagramming pictures of stuff. People like aesthetic photos of different places. You might come across like a tourist section. I don't know what it's called, like a tourist gift shop. Maybe something cool. You will come across something cool, and you just like want to take a picture of it, and then you upload it, and everyone's like, yeah, that's so nice, aesthetic and all that stuff. Yeah. The adventure. Okay, come on. You're road tripping to a different place. I road tripped to Indiana. This was when I was back living in Chicago. Oh my god, this is moving. I'm scared of where this is going. Okay. I road tripped when I was back living in Chicago. I road tripped to Indiana with my grandma, my uncle, his girlfriend, and her cousin, I believe, and like their baby. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway, but like, just the experience, like the adventure of it was pretty fun. I make friends easily, so it wasn't like weird, even though I just like met the cousin. She was like near my age. But we went to, I don't know what the place was. It was in Indiana, and it was like a place where you can have fun, like water park, but also an amusement park. kind of like Six Flags, but like a broke down version of it. Oh, not necessarily a broke down version of it, but it was nice. And like I got the zip line across, just, and then like if it's at night and you wake up and you're just like watching everything go by, it's pretty cool. Spending time with friends and family. This also goes on the worst list because spending too much time with your friends and family and this is like heading into the worst list. Spending too much time with your family and friends and being stuck in the car. Like, you may end up fighting with, like, I know Morgan and I, we have like sides. I always have to sit on the right side because I don't know, I'm predominantly work with my right. It's weird. I always have to sit on the right side, she's on the left. But you know how you have that like cup holder in the middle, we like throw that down, and it's kind of hard because when you sleep in the car, that is so uncomfortable, but it's also great because you're sleeping the whole way there, so you're not really missing anything. Anyway, when we're like sleeping, we're both on different sides, and the car is like, it's not small, but it's not big. So it's like we're trying to get comfortable, and then she decides to take the headrest, so I'm stuck on the window, trapped. It gets like crazy. And then being with friends is always fun. It's great, you know, but when you road trip with them, you're kind of just stuck with them until the road trip ends. I guess when you reach your destination, you're still stuck with them, but like you guys can go off and do your own thing. If you're with guys, one of them is gonna freaking Dutch up in you. I'm not kidding. It happens. It happens. And it's terrible. Open the freaking window. Okay. Second worst thing about road trips. I want to say gas stations. The reason why I'm saying gas stations. Now, gas stations could be a good thing because you stop, you get to relax, get out the car, stretch your limbs, you know, all that stuff. You get snacks. I have this fear that like I will be in line getting like snacks, and then the people I'm with forget that I'm in line and they just drive off. I know that's like a stupid fear of me to have, and the fact that I've seen it in movies, which is even like, yes, I can differentiate between the two, but still, it's like, okay, I hope they don't leave me. But the worst thing about the gas stations is having to use the bathroom. Public restrooms, just, no. I don't even want to get into it, just, is what I have to say about public restrooms. Driving. I drive, but I don't have my license. People here in Vegas drive like crazy. They drive crazy, so my mom's like, oh. Anyway, driving, for those who do drive, I bet it's tiring, because they're like driving for hours. My mom and my stepdad like switched up when it came to them driving here, but still, it's like you're driving. I bet the driver's tired, they have to deal with people in the back seat, the person holding the aux cord is just like, hey look, there's my stepdad. Anyway, the person holding the aux cord is playing they're probably playing music that gets you to fall asleep. I don't know. Sometimes it gets boring. You have to, when you go on a road trip, you have to like prepare yourself. You gotta, like I said, you have to get the right music. Me, I carry my Nintendo. I have the old Nintendo. I carry that one. Bring some books. I have like a whole bunch of books. I don't know. I cherish my books. So I have like a whole stack of books in my bag. Sometimes it gets boring. You're just like looking out. Supposedly you're going through Iowa. You're just driving through, and all you see is corn. Just corn. That's everywhere. Seriously. I drove through Iowa, and that's all I saw was corn. And at some points, like, we got past the corn and saw civilization, but it gets boring. All in all, though, road tripping is fun. Everyone enjoys it, because, like, come on, we all know that if you're going on a destination, the best part about it is the road trip, because it's time spent with friends and family. Road trip on your own, I want to do that one day. Road trip on your own, find yourself or something. Go on some wanderlust adventure, I don't know. Road trip with friends, road trip with a significant other. I personally just road trip with family. I road trip with strangers. There were some hot, like, I think they were from, I don't even know where the guys were from, but they were hot. Anyway, experience what you have. It's an experience to, like, go through. So enjoy it. And yeah, that's kind of it for this video, me talking about the best and worst things about road tripping. I hope you liked this. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe.